You hear about the importance of staying in shape and eating healthy, but do you know where you stand? There's a new test that's revolutionizing the way you track yourself. It's called the Body Q examination, and here with more about it is Dr. R.J. Williams, General Manager at Physical Fitness. Good morning. Great to see you.
Great to see you too.
Now, can you tell us all about the Body Q exam and what it does?
Certainly. So Body Q is the first thing onto the market that tests really wellness from as global scale as we can. So we're testing strength, range of motion, flexibility, functional capacity, but in addition, we're screening for things like visual acuity, hearing, as well as all of the other health factors as well.
So really important things to check, especially if you have parents or aging people in your family, it's nice to get them tested. But how does it relate to me if someone's watching at home? Why should they take this test?
Right. So we were looking back. We developed this with a great team, a medical team. So we have doctors on board, we have nutritionists, we have physical therapists, balance experts, vestibular experts. We looked at when we're born, in pediatric care, you have these milestones that you have to go through, and you're kind of doing these checkups with your kid along the way. As we get into adults, we kind of stop following that. We don't have a great measure medically that says, hey, you're where you need to be, and that's what we wanted to create with Body Q. So with Body Q, we can give you a score that's your overall health, but then also give you targeted scores for maybe your shoulder or your balance or your vision.
So it's a nice baseline to have.
Correct.
And let's talk about how long it takes to take this examination.
So Body Q takes about 40 to 60 minutes depending on how much time is needed at the end to go over what the findings are. So the test is pretty quick for as much as it covers.
Do I need to get a referral to come and see you to get this test?
No, so you don't need a doctor's referral. Actually, that's one of the great things about Body Q. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to create a way for the general consumer to come in and get tested for their fitness, their overall health, and then if we find something that maybe they need to see a doctor, we're going to help them get to a physician to address that issue. Now, maybe it's not a major issue, but physical therapy could help. So that's our bread and butter, what we do all of the time, we're asking, hey, maybe you should start a physical therapy program to improve your shoulder range of motion or something like that. And then the third option is really starting a fitness plan. So if everything's coming out, you're looking great, let's get you on a program to keep you feeling great.
Now, you brought in your iPad.
Correct.
For a demonstration.
Sure.
You ready to do it?
Sure.
What exactly will you be doing here?
So I'm going to take just a quick snapshot of your shoulder range of motion just to let you see how easy this test is and how just quick and scientific it is. So I'm going to dial up here. I'm going to take a picture of you. Just raise your left arm up, reach for the sky. Go ahead and face that way for me. So I'll take a quick picture. We're going to select that. We're going to use that photo. So we'll highlight the area that we want, which is our shoulder. Done. And then I just make a few taps on the device here, and what we see is we get a line that draws on the iPad, and that really tells us what your range is at your shoulder.
Okay.
So we've got these tests built in for your shoulder, your hips, your knees. We've got this device, which is a really simple way. We can measure off of this stick here. There's a bunch of numbers. What I would ask you to do is hold on one spot, reach behind your back and take your hand behind and grab the other side, and that lets me measure the difference of your grip behind your back. So the shoulder range of motion is a great test to look at just your shoulder ability. That stick behind the back is a great test to look at your whole upper extremity mobility and your spine mobility.
Yeah, and there's much more that you do as well, but can it tell if I shaved or not? It's like, oops. No, can you tell us how much it costs to get this test?
Right, so generally this test costs $200. Right now, through the end of September into October, we're going to offer it as a special for $99. So anybody that wants to come in, get their Body Q score done, we'll do it at 50% off.
And you do so many other things at your place. Can
Correct.
you tell us about your services?
Sure. So today actually is Fall Prevention Awareness Day, which we were talking about earlier this week. So if you or a loved one are concerned about falling, we're offering free fall screenings today and through the rest of September at our practice. So you're more than welcome to come down and get that done.
Now, should we be taking this Body Q examination every couple of years to update our baseline?
Actually, we would recommend every year. Okay. So you get that data. We're going to help you with a plan to improve any deficiencies that we see, but we want to check it up again next year and see if you're on track. Now, If you're in a situation where maybe you've got a red target on your shoulder because your range isn't good there, or we've noticed a strength deficit, we may actually recommend that you follow up sooner than a year, but we'd say that a year is a good checkup time.
Just like going to see your doctor, an annual
Exactly.
checkup is always good.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.